Last time in Night in the Woods, May's story came to a close, mysteries were revealed, and the town's local cult had been destroyed. Looking back, it seems as though I was wrong about an early assumption I had made on the direction of the story. I was expecting the thing that May learns at the end is how to become an adult. To gain responsibility, I had thought that May had returned home to reconnect with her childhood and avoid growing up, to stay a Toys R Us kid forever. In reality, it seems that all of her choices in life were attempts to evade her own psychosis. She left home to escape her depression. She left school to escape. Were all of her hijinks, needing to go out, keep on moving, just her attempts to outrun her own depression? Alternatively, I also wasn't expecting a Wicker Man situation to go on here. Both versions of the movie, the good one and the ridiculous one, I'll let you guess which is which, they both deal with the idea of sacrificing a human life to maintain the harvest. In The Wicker Men, one life seems to equal one harvest. In Night in the Woods, how many lives need to be sacrificed to the old gods, or the old god, should I say in this case, in order for the Possum Springs Historical Society to have record-breaking visitation? How many people have already died to keep Possum Springs going? Have the top members of the town already committed genocide in order to raise the status quo of the town itself? Granddad owned a golden tooth in his attic. Did this mean that he was part of the original order? Did the original order die out when the mine collapsed? No matter what's the case, it seems as if the cult of the mine god is all dead. I'd imagine I can guess some of the which of the members were the group of were the townspeople that we passed by. There was that group of townspeople you see all over the place. They were the ones who objected to the church becoming a homeless shelter. The people who did the Harfest water balloon toss that ended with the endorsement of local businesses. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't see them running around town. For now, though, let's carry on through this last night in the woods. Hey, Granddad's clock. Hey, Granddad. God, it's us. It's just us. Home and us. I don't know what this feeling is, but I'm not gonna cry today. Bird? We're gonna eat you for Thanksgiving, bird. I should, reread some of these. I mean, I got time, and the cozy months are coming. Shapes from beyond the veil of space. Oh yeah, let's go with that one. Let's see what the back of the book says. Released in 1937, Shapes from Beyond the Veil of Space is a towering achievement and marks the start of the weird gothic genre. An influence on much of 20th and 21st century horror, science fiction, and pulp literature, Shapes is sure to make you question just how far away the night sky is from you at this moment. Cool. If anybody has any suggestions for novels in the gothic horror genre, just send them my way. Just comment down below them gothic horror recommendations. May, honey, is that you? Yeah. I'm back in the kitchen, if you want to talk. I talk to her every day. It's Mom Cat. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Mom. How are you feeling? Good enough to jump up here. Can you do me a favor and stay home tonight? Why? It's been, you're an adult, and you can do whatever you want, but you do live here, and you are still my baby. Aw, Mom. We need to come up with some ground rules, just because, honey, you could have died the other night, and then you just left to hang out with your friends? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mom. Sweetie, what's going on with you? I've had a really tough year, Mom. Hon, you've had a tough week. We all have. Yeah, but what happened at school, hon? I don't care what it is, just please tell me. Are you working today? No, me and your father are both off today. I'll be around tonight. We can talk about it then? Sure. We can make breakfast for dinner like we used to. Dad can flip the pancakes in the air. Sure. Are you going out today? Yeah. Can you please stay in town, close? Yeah, Mom. I think they're getting some of the longest night decorations out. That sounds like an entertaining holiday. Oh, wow. Calling for some snow, too. That went fast. What did? The fall. Always does, hon. Okay. Well, I'm off. I love you, sweetie. Love you too, Mom. Are you still reading the same book? Oh no, this is a different one. This one's about people who died in the mines around here. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's got some old songs. Want to hear one? I don't, but I've gone this far. Far from here the oceans roar, and far away across the din, I hear the Lord call their children, bringing in, bringing in. I'll see you walking through the barley. We'll find each other, friend and kin. I hear the Lord call their children, bring 'em in, bring 'em in. Tarry with me for a moment, talk the places we have been. The Lord will call us both to heaven, bring 'em in, bring 'em in. That's nice. It is nice. Anything else? Okay. Wah 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 wah. Yeah, it's Dad Cat. Hey, Dad. No work today? I told Bob to shove it. Really? No. You okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. Not gonna sugarcoat it. I hate my job. Aw, Dad, why? I've mined, I've made glass, I've done a heap of other stuff. But this place, they just don't respect you for working. They don't? Job's supposed to pay you enough to live. Job's supposed to let you provide for your family. Job's supposed to have regular hours. Boss supposed to respect you. Worker's supposed to be able to talk. Worker's supposed to be able to have a life. Worker's supposed to be able to live. Your mom always had to work, but I wanted to give you and her your time. I wanted her to have hobbies, and enough time and money to do them. That's what made me happy. Now I just work so I can keep our health insurance. And hold on to the house. Try to, at least. Is there anything you can do? I mean, we do need a union. It's just easier to say it than get it done. Unions were always there in the mines and the factory, at least for a while, but here, I got something for you. Got it out of the basement. How'd you get in the basement? Door in the crawl space. That's spooky. So what I got is a tooth. A what? Do you know what this tooth is? No, really? You sure? Yeah, Granddad must have had it from the old day. Oh, it's a gold tooth. He could sell the gold. May, thank you. Wow, looks bright and new, like they just pulled it out of his skull yesterday. You show that to your boss and tell him to eat shit. May? Sorry. I'll just keep it with me. Sure thing. May, yeah? You come down and pick it with us if we walk out. I will breathe fire, Dad. Love you, kitten. Be back later, Dad. What are you doing out here, by the way? Getting an early start on our longest night lights plan. Gotta dig them out of the closet. See if they even work still. Can I help put them up? We'll see. You're a small fry. Dad. Accused of being small fry, immediate hand on hip sassiness. That's what happens. Ah, it's snowing. Well, it was snowing the other night when she was making that long walk back home. Now I'm gonna go in this direction. There's probably nothing here. Wonder if we'll ever be a big booming town again. Those guys last night were like, deluded. But it'd be really nice. If there was a god, I might ask. But I think they'd have to fight the other gods that bled this place nearly to death. I'm like, proud of us all for having good-ass lives in a shitty, stupid, good-ass town. Here's to you, Possum Springs. Here's to survival. Alternatively, here's to moving to a place that's not sitting upon some old dying god. Just move the town over. Just find some plot of land, like 70 miles in whatever direction. And, yeah. That's Aunt Mall Cop. Hey, what are you doing here? I'm working, mate. Oh, I'm guessing I'm going to be running into every single character today. Because it's the last day. Sure. What's wrong? Don't ask. A lot of weird calls this morning. What kind of calls? Question. You haven't seen... Never mind. Go do whatever it is you do. Okay, fine, I will. May... Spit it out already! Be careful. Just be careful. Well, geez, until now I never considered that. May... Okay, fine, thanks, bye. Actually, I would assume that May never considered the idea of being careful. Yeah, it seems that those people are alive. I guess I was wrong. Hey, May. Sup, Selmers? You okay? After the whole head injury thing? Yeah, I'm alright. Headache is all. I got some migraine meds if you need it. Nah, it's not a migraine. And those things make me have to pee. It's the caffeine. If you ever take pills that make you pee, it's the caffeine. I didn't know that. Used to work at the pharmacy. Oh, right. Well, if I ever have a headache, or need to pee, I'll come by. If you already need to pee, you don't need to get pills that enable you to need to pee even more. Anytime, neighbor. And I should also check if the professor's up there. It doesn't really answer the question, Colleen. That very much does answer the question. The amount of rock salt isn't the problem. We don't have enough damn trucks for this thing. Cars slip-sliding all up and down this goddamn hill, Colleen. Half tempted to just close the road when the storm hits. Oh yeah, good, let's just give up. It's not giving up, Colleen. I'm sick of you undermining me. It's a bad idea. That's not undermining. It's undermining. I'm on Colleen's side on this one. Well, that's just great. That's just peachy pie, ain't it? Okay, fine. We'll just close all the roads. Let's close down the whole damn town. Your ideas are always the most important and the most thought out. What the... Are we gonna do another water balloon toss? I nearly froze to death last time. I still have the sniffles. I think we can all agree it's too cold for water balloons. Yeah, Colleen, too cold for another stupid idea. Go to hell, Colleen. We could just hire some private plows. If you want to go against the DOT union, go right ahead. We got agreements with the county and state. Colleen's right on this one, too. If you two agree so much, why don't you just get married already? I'd rather die. I'd rather break my own femurs with a cinder block. Alright, well, now that it's settled, what are we doing about the road? Break for food? Great idea. I'm starving. See, we can still make decisions. Move out, troops. The decisions they make are to escape having to make decisions. Although that's what happens when you do things by committee. There was a book I read, fiction, in which there's like this evil company. Or should I say the company isn't evil, but it was run by like some evil CEO guy. And when they defeat the CEO, they realize, hey, wait, the company is still important. So they replace the CEO with a committee. That way they could never come to any agreements on anything, thusly they wouldn't be able to formulate any evil plans. Snow coming. Gonna be bad this year. Jump, jump, jump. Snow's already a-coming. You don't need to say that it's coming later. Doing. Hey, May. Hey, Mr. Jazikov. Got any more dusk stars we can look at? One more. Yeah, uno más. Oh. Dead center. Kind of. Found it. Let us consult the guide. Erskine the Firemaker. The Firemaker? A wanderer in the cold and dark, making a fire and huddling up to it for light and warmth. Sounds festive. Sounds like survival. This star makes me want to cry. Crying on my roof? Do you wish to talk about it? No, it's fine. Is it a happy cry or a sad cry? I don't know. I don't have great words for it. It is okay. Sometimes too many words. Yeah. Thank you for this. Thank you for joining me. I think we have discovered them all? Well, we didn't really discover them, right? I mean, someone else already saw them and named them. Wrote a whole bunch of stuff about them, and we just, found what they made for us. Is that not a discovery? Not really. Maybe not in the historical sense. We did not create the stars, or name them, but we had these autumn afternoons and found them together. Isn't that something? Something, something, something. My granddad said something like that once. Something about a story having really happened, because hearing it happened to you. That is nice. That is nice, actually. Although, you could also argue that that's how stories, stories told secondhand. There's the person who is there, and then there's the person who lives vicariously through that other person's stories. Of course, then there are the stories which end with the line, "Oh, you had to be there to have felt why that story was so important." But then there are the stories which are close enough to something you've experienced so that you can relate to it very easily. And it feels as though you know exactly what being in that position felt like. It's not bad. Look at those beautiful pixelated stars. Do I get an achievement for this? So what now? Supermoon is coming. What is that? A giant moon. Ooh, that does sound super. You must come meet me when it happens. It will be late at night. There will be others on their roofs. You come, I will make the hot chocolate. What a time. That sounds great. I want to see a supermoon. Plan on it. See you later, Mr. Chazikov. See you soon, Stargazer. And then after Supermoon, there will be Moon 64. And then the Moon Cube. The Moon Game Cube. I'll just stop right there. You know, I seem to have forgotten entirely about the tunnel underneath and the kids there. I guess they're just screwed. And the pretzels I can never truly steal. Oh. He'll look a lot friendlier when he's covered in snow. Hey, you look at that statue over there. Look how charming he looks, covered in all that snow. Hey. Well, hey there, May. What are you doing? Oh, just cleaning up. So, Bruce is gone? Yeah. Sure wish I knew where he got to. He got to a pit. Does he have a home somewhere? Nah, I don't know, not really. Oh. You need some help cleaning this place up? That'd be nice, May. There's a rake back in in a shed behind the church. Oh, I can't do it now, but... Run along, May. Jump, jump, jump! Anybody else over here? No. Well, yeah, May can't do it now. She's got band practice to go to. To continue playing songs that she doesn't actually know. And they're kind of difficult to play. See, I don't think I've ever played Guitar Hero on a controller. I've always had those dumb plastic doohickeys to play Guitar Hero on. So when you're kind of like switching between all the notes, your fingers are all on pretty much all the buttons. But trying to play Guitar Hero on a controller with just your thumb, that is not easy, I tell you what. So I'm gonna split. Part-time? How do they not have the hours? It's a huge store. How do they not have the hours? They got a computer program. It's all hooked up to some kind of mainframe or something. It spits out the optimum schedule for all the employees. Manager can't do much about it. Computer don't play favorites. Yeah, I guess you can't argue with a computer. Did Nancy give you hell? Nah, she did laugh, though. I laughed, too. We still gonna do that movie? Yeah, let's find a night we're all off. I'm off Tuesdays. I'm off Sundays. Thursday's my only night off. We can all put in requests? That tale is so familiar. Oh no. I can't actually go into the old pickaxe. Hey, it's you! Yep. For now, at least. You know, I never got your name. I'm the janitor. I clean up, do fix-its, whatever needs done. Oh, okay. So what's it been like being home again? Things like you remember them? Kinda. I don't know. I don't even remember today. Sounds like you've been through something. How do you know? Call it experience. I swear some mornings I feel every bit as old as those trees. You know, something big did happen, and I feel like I should have woken up today. And, like, have learned something. But I don't know if I learned anything, really. Well, in my experience, the big things don't teach you anything. But they make you something, and sometimes you gotta wait a while and see what come of it. Huh. Well, done an honest day's work. Quitting time. Smelter's game tonight. See you around. Not if I see you first, May. Wait, how do you know my name? That is an excellent point. A janitor. Mr. Janitor. Lord Janitor. I could get a job as a janitor and really enjoy it. Well, clearly, considering how much work, the janitor is doing. Who are you? Well, fall sure is ending. Sure looks that way. I've, never seen you around before. I spend a lot of time indoors, but it's nice to take a break. And I like the cold. It's brisk today. Brisk. Sometimes I stand in the cold with my arms out and let a gust of wind pass over me. Chills me out a bit. Like this? Yeah. Is it working? Nah, still warm. Well, you don't want to get too cold. Just a bit. Then you can go and get a coffee or hot chocolate or something. The endless cycle of life. It's cozy. The endless, cozy cycle of life. Jeez. I hadn't thought about how cold it was getting out here till you mentioned it. It's snowing. I know. Sorry. You don't have to apologize. I'm from Canada. I have to apologize. I'm gonna put my arms down now. That's probably a good idea. The blood all ran out of my arms. Okay. Numb arms. Well, it's good to know that she hasn't changed too much. Oh. Nobody's here. But what if I want to rent Swamp Husband? Isn't Swamp Husband basically just Shrek 2? Holy crap! A taco place! This is the best thing that's happened to this town since... We got the internet. They got rid of all those snakes in the diner. The owners were religious, and they called in a preacher from one of the holiness camps up in the hills. And he got in there and yelled at the snakes to leave. The next day after he died, they just set traps. Nobody knows where they came from, or why they moved in. But they're long gone now. God. Life moves on, huh? Oh my god, they deliver! I'm gonna eat the shit out of some tacos. I would agree if you had no tacos in town and suddenly you had tacos. That would be a very big moment. Oh, he got a job at Taco Buck. So you're a taco dude now? I mean, I was hired to be a taco artisan. But I guess that means holding this sign out in the snow. It's not really snowing that hard. It's snowing. There is snow in the sky. Falling. How are the tacos here? Good. I like tacos. There is not one person on God's earth who doesn't love tacos. Bad news. My ex hates tacos. Good news. They're now your ex. Have fun with the tacos. It pays. Taco Buck. Dine in, dine out. We deliver. Please tip your delivery persons. Best tacos in all of this general region, pretty sure. Been missing the pizza place? Why not try a pizza taco? Oh wow, that sounds amazing. Watching your health? Try out all lettuce taco. Oh my god, that sounds awful. No, I refuse. Get out of here, kid, I'm working. I don't need to hear comments from the peanut gallery. Now he's by himself. Who are you? Haven't you seen me around? Nah. Well, I've noticed you. That's not weird or anything. Bit cold for standing outside, isn't it? Someone's gotta stand here. Hey, you Smelters fan? Yeah? Oh, really? Yeah. Go Smelters? Go Smelters. Go Smelters. And then that's going to be towards band practice. Let's see if Germ is hanging out on his side of the street. See if we get to say goodbye to Germ. No. But maybe he might be at the band practice, so... Anybody standing off in the distance? No. Well, look who's alive and well. Is that a surprise? Nah, just seems like relevant. Well, look who's live and well, you too. Yeah. Yeah. You want to get out of here? Do band practice? Yeah. At the birthday zone. God, this door just does not like to open. Bet it's worse in the summer. So did you all get keys to the back door? Greg got one and we made copies. How'd he even get a key? I have no idea. Where's Greg? Oh yeah, he had to spring Angus from work. What does that mean? Zero clue. Huh. I'm a little unclear about how both of them still have jobs, since they seem to just up and leave work early a lot. There's a lot about those two I don't understand. I think they just plain need each other. Greg more than Angus, I think. I don't think Angus would agree. That's because it wouldn't occur to Angus to think otherwise. Because Angus is an extremely nice person. Do you not think they'll last or something? I mean, they're high school sweethearts. Once they move and change, and meet new people, and become new people, I think Angus is going to find he's got more options. Angus thinks Greg, saved him. Listen, I'm not saying he didn't if he thinks so. Angus might also just be attracted to really sincere guys in leather jackets, who carry knives. I mean, if I met the right guy, those would all be pluses. Geez, you thought this out. Before you came back, they were the only people I hung out with most of the time. I've had a lot of time to study. So, how are you? I don't even know. I'm still processing. I'm here, though. Yeah. You? Not great? Had a dream the world was ending. Might be. Do you think we're safe? No idea. Great feeling. Yep. So, I'm a little confused about what even happened last night. Death cult of dads. Or the whole cosmic horror thing? Yeah, that. Could you even see it, or could you even see or feel it? Nope, but between you and the dads, something had to be going on. It's old. It's very old. You can, smell how old. It's like a porch light that's on, and there are all these bugs around it, and then the light goes out, and there's a hole where the light was, and what happened to me way back, like I was telling you about on the couch last night. Holy crap, that was last night. Seems like 2 lifetimes ago. Yeah. The world is extremely bad. Yes, it is. A failed state? Getting pretty close. Weird question. How do you, get up every day and go open the store and keep doing it? I don't really have a choice, do I? I mean, you definitely do. You don't give yourself enough credit. You keep all of this running because you care. I guess. Caring doesn't always seem to be voluntary. Caring can be really terrifying. I feel it's always there, right out of sight. Following me. I can't not give a shit. I mean, I do the store and our bills at home, stuff with the Chamber of Commerce. I'm doing free study courses online, and I'm a member of the Young Socialists. I sleep a lot and sometimes eat pizza. To each according to their ability. Well, on the bright side, you got me. Yeah. We can fix the world together. Yep, fix it right up. We fixed that furnace. I fixed that furnace. Well, I fixed us getting trapped in the basement. You sure did, May. You sure did. I guess last night wasn't so weird. It was pretty weird. Old men killing the youngs and the poors to get back some past that barely existed. Same old, same old. They're like ghosts in some old mansion. Killing the new owners makes you want to either give up or try harder. Or get really upset and take a nap. Yeah, naps fix everything. Or drop an elevator on them. That works too, I guess. How many awkward silences can you insert into any given conversation? Always go for maximum. So, how good is your car? Good how? Can it drive real far? May, do you know anything? What? We should do a road trip. To where? Out west. It gets all flat. That it does. We can go where it's really flat. And you can see the world's largest pierogi, or a museum of toy rocket ships, or a factory where they make pretzels, or a house that looks like a big chicken. Okay, let's talk about it next year. I'll start planning it now. I thought you couldn't leave home because of your issue. You're home enough. I mean, if we're trapped here together, we might as well be trapped out there together. I mean, if we're not dead by then, lol. You have a way of making Doom sound like a lot of fun, Mayday. That is actually kind of a gift. God damn this door. I think God already has. There they are. Hey guys. Sup, nerds. Psh, it's you who are the nerds. What? Jeez, we've never been so insulted. Take it right back, dork. Fat chance. Hey Greg, so I didn't really know Casey. Yeah. I just wanted to say I'm really sorry. Yeah. Thanks. Casey was a good one. Casey was good. Should we, like, tell his parents? The problem with telling his parents that Casey is dead is you also might have to explain why Casey is dead. So unfortunately, I think the answer should be no. I mean, tell them what? Okay, yeah. Good point. So, like, what do we do? About Casey? No, like, in general. Band practice? Can we think about this tomorrow? Can we just play a song and get a pizza? I don't think song and pizza is an answer, really. Can we just be normal for, like, one day? I don't know how today can possibly feel normal. When I was in that coma or whatever, I saw the future, or maybe it's now the future, or was the future. Like flying cars and shit? Actually, those would be a disaster. Finally, you admit it. You owe me $5. Bet's a bet. No, it was like the town was abandoned, like being eaten and reclaimed by nature or some shit. I went to where my house used to be. When I was there, I felt completely hopeless. But now I think I could just build another house, or I could just move on, knowing when to hold on and when to let go. Okay, I lost my entire train of thought. I had it for a second, then it was gone. Song and pizza sounds good, May. Song and pizza. Yeah, good enough. And thusly ends Night in the Woods. I gotta say, I would say I had a good time playing this game. Now certainly I could go back. There were the various days of hijinks that occurred. I could go back and hang out with Greg instead of hanging out with B. I can hang out with B instead of hang out with Greg in those specific times. Otherwise, there were also a lot of various choices that could be made throughout the game. And at this time, I've got to say I'm a little bit unsure as to how much of the story that actually affected. And that's something else that could be done. So there's a little bit of replayability, although it's mostly a story game, and I've experienced the story, so to speak. And I gotta say, I've had a pretty good time. I would not mind another night in the woods, but it's not required. This one night in the woods was fantastic enough. Though, I suppose, like, I remember a friend of mine telling me that his main issue with the game is there was a lot of backtracking, and for, like, a long chunk towards the middle there, it does feel like all you're trying to do is trying to, like, hit up a conversation with everybody in town, before going on for the hijinks of that day. And then the next day, you're just kind of repeating that set of actions over and over again. Sharkle says bye. So long, Casey. But I guess that kind of shows how well written the game is. That you care about the characters so much that you're willing to backtrack all over town day in, day out, just to hear what they had to say. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.